Namaskaram. Swami David here. It's been a long time since I've made a video about anything, but I just had to talk about the new mental techniques I picked up from Eckhart Tolle and Ramana Maharshi and Ram Dass, all kind of combined into one thing. So I'm talking about the steps individually. The whole thing is supposed to get you in touch with your actual self, of course, or that's not in touch with, like you're across the room. Help you realize who you really are. Self-awakening is not an accomplishment or a reaching across anything from here to there. You are always here. You're nowhere far away. So, from Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, he talks of an exercise whereby you take your attention, the way you're looking at my face and hearing my voice and processing my words, take that attention, and I like to close my eyes to do this, and point that attention inside your body. And notice when you do that, I can feel it all over my body when I do that. Ankles, legs, knees, where pain is. But chest, everywhere, just everywhere in my body. By just pointing my awareness inwards. Notice how each cell, each tissue is alive. Blood is pumping. Nerves are firing. Every cell is its own intelligence and life force. This thing making you alive is you. And I'll borrow his words. It's a portal, connecting point to the self. And I just didn't, when you do this, and you really do it, the thoughts stop immediately. All your attention is pointed inwards. There's no ego noise going on. It can try to start, of course, it always does. If you really point your full attention inwards, there will be no inner monologue at all. When you do this, and I agree with him, don't label anything. Don't talk about your feet, your ankles, your legs, cells. Just know that it's there. If a vision pops up, and it does, colors, I can see the energy in my mind's eye. Ignore them and just point your attention inwards. Don't think and don't say anything. Now I found when I did this exercise, my asthma improved almost immediately. And now I have my proper medication for that. But it just dramatically improved. And I wasn't expecting any kind of physical result at all. It wasn't for that. It was just an exercise to clear my mind. But my body responded, and my body got better in a few areas. My voice is, in fact, better. It doesn't sound much, but it is. Not quite as scratchy as it was. And as you can see, the improvement is not total. It wasn't miraculous. It made measurable improvements here and there. When people ask me about that, the matter that you're made of is energy, but it's stiff, dense energy. It doesn't change like your thoughts change, which are energy, more free-floating, higher frequency energy. It will change, but it won't change immediately. That's the nature of matter, and that's okay. So that's one exercise. I still like to chant Ram. So I do when I'm driving my bus. Just in my mind, Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. And though with just japa, just mantra that way, my thoughts have a tendency to wander. It's kind of hard to control them sometimes. So that's the second part. That's mind. Now, from Sri Ramana Maharshi, we have the method of self-inquiry. Who am I? And Ramana Maharshi did not look well upon using who am I as a mantra. And it's true, I tried that. It wasn't very interesting or effective. However, this is what I do with that piece, that exercise from him. I'm driving, I'm hanging out, I'm trying to control my thoughts, trying to stop them, and just be and rest in the silence. And of course, lo and behold, thoughts start to pop up. So, let's see, I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'm just chilling out. Ram, 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 ram. Dang, I'm like a sandwich, crap. And then, immediately, who's thinking about having a sandwich? It's not me. Who am I? And that sends that thought back to its source, shuts it down, and leaves a quiet space after it. As though the ego's like, what happened? What happened to my thought? And a very effective method. And you just persist. Ram Dass once did that for days and days and achieved a very powerful, serene state of mind after doing that exercise for a period of days. And the fourth thing, the heart, the center. The heart center is the center of everything. It is a portal to the dimension of love. And I just open it. I may just see it. I can say I surrender to love. Because love is everything. And the ego is terrified of this, of course. I can't surrender to love totally. I gotta work, I gotta think, I gotta drive my car, I gotta buy groceries, I gotta do all this. You can't just surrender to love and be a little bump on a log. Yes, you can surrender to love totally and live your life at the same time. So in my mind, I see the heart area, just this bright opening of light and love, and it feels amazing and spreads over my body and my mind. By the way, one of the side effects of this that I didn't expect, I drink these still because I'm out of shape and tired generally. I shouldn't, but I do. Now, what they used to do to me, though, because of the tremendous caffeine, is I would become a ball of rage because my blood pressure probably affects my brain in some way. Who knows? I shouldn't do it, but I do to stay awake when I'm working my job 12 hours a day. So, and yet another side effect I didn't expect. After I started doing this combination of exercises, I drink those, I don't become a ball of rage. I'm awake, I function, I smile, I love my family, I play with them, and I don't ever give in this oh, it's terrible, this mindset would just start. I think my blood pressure would skyrocket probably, and then I would just become this ball of rage. And it doesn't happen anymore. I told my kids, my dad drank a rock star, and I'm fine. And I'm smiling and talking to you and loving my life. So, there again. Anyway, I was going somewhere with this. Well, unexpected side effects on my body, which are amazing. I did not direct energy anywhere. I didn't say go to my lungs. I didn't talk to my body. I didn't see my lungs glowing or anything. I just pointed my awareness inwards, and that's all. And I'm not surprised in a way, because I can't think what book I ever read, possibly Rama Sharaka, Kundalini. I know that's not fair though, because Chi and Kundalini are like the outcroppings of the self, of the one. I didn't direct Chi anywhere, not Chi healing. The cosmic intelligence knows what parts of my body aren't working correctly and knows how to correct them. And I didn't need to direct it. I didn't need to make it happen. I just pointed my awareness toward my body and connected with the life within myself. And that's it. So I have decided to take these 4 things and I combine them on my bus route. So here we go. We're going to Ram. I'll do it out loud. As I'm Ramming, I'm pointing my attention inwards, silently. So here we go. Ram, 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 Ram. I can feel it all over my body. Ram, 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 Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Oh man, I better change the oil in the car. There it is. I stop ramming. Who is thinking about changing the oil in the car? It's not me. Who am I? And by the way, I put some emotion behind that question. Who am I? And it just sends the thought back to its source. It's not there. Nothing is there. I go back to Ram, 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 Ram with my focus pointed in toward my body. Feels amazing. And then I will add a fourth step if I want to. As I'm pointing my attention inwards, I do visualize. I see my heart opening. Big times, big, bright, glowing thing. And then that spreads all over my body. And I'm love and I'm bliss. I have no thoughts. I have no regret about my past. I have none of that. I am just the self and nothing else. Nothing else. And that is changing my life. I'm finally over the hurdle before I encountered Eckhart Tolle of just chanting only and not caring about what I thought about all day and all night, never stopping the chatter in my mind, hardly ever, and wondering what the problem is, wondering why Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare wouldn't of itself change anything. And of course, the idea that if you persist in these exercises long enough, you will become enlightened someday. It doesn't happen. Ramana Maharshi's right. You are the self right now. You're the self right now. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go to some other dimension. You don't need to do anything except stop thinking. Stop your melodrama. And that's all. So, 12 minutes. That's good. Long enough for people. What should we name? We'll name it Divananda Yoga. How about that? I like it. Do these exercises separately or combine them the way I do. Up to you. There's no right or wrong about it. And I would love to have people let me know what results they came up with. Thank you. Namaskaram.